Hey there, scientists! This is an introduction to our lesson on harvesting oil and other fossil fuels. It's a brief introduction to renewable and non-renewable resources. So first, let's take a look at our total energy consumption as a world from petroleum, oil, and other liquids in 2017. You can see that the United States here is in dark blue. That means that we are one of the largest consuming nations of these fossil fuels. So they clearly have an important role in our daily lives. Let's take it one step further and really break down the oil and energy consumption of the United States. If you look at this pie chart here, you can see that coal, natural gas, oil, and nuclear electric power make up 94% of our consumption. All of these are considered non-renewable resources. That means that they cannot be quickly and easily replaced to keep up with consumption. So we're using a lot of them to get our energy. Over here in this very teeny tiny little wedge is 6% of our energy coming from renewable resources, such as solar, sun, or wind. That really makes me think and wonder. If all of these resources are non-renewable, meaning that we cannot replace them very quickly to keep up with consumption, is it possible that we could run out? So, did you use oil and other fossil fuels today? Think about it. Is there anything that comes to mind? Well, first thing, did you ride in a vehicle? A bus, a car, a truck, an airplane? Any of those vehicles that are used for transportation rely on oil and other fossil fuels to run. What about receiving packages through the mail? They have to be shipped to your house via truck, car, airplane to come from China over here. Lots of fossil fuels being used. How about electricity? Are you running your air conditioning? Are you cooking on the stove, watching TV, keeping ice cream cold in the freezer? All of these electricity sources come from power plants that are typically run off of some sort of fossil fuel. So engineers use oil rigs to drill into the earth to extract oil. Here is an example of one. Just by looking at this picture, can you think of any potential problems that could possibly occur? When I look deeply into it, I can certainly think of a few things that come to mind, and we will investigate more about this in our lesson. So let's go back to those renewable resources. Things such as wind and solar, they have the potential to replace the use of several of these fossil fuels. What do you think about them? Do you think they're a good idea? Well, as we continue to investigate, we're going to learn about some of the positives and then also some of the negatives about these renewable resources so that we can come up with an idea for ourselves. So scientists, let's get ready to learn.